It's like being a liability or a object.
Unsafe, judgmental. It's very, we look down upon, I'd say. We're not given equal rights. Not everywhere, certain places.
Scary, unsafe.
I feel like as a woman, whatever we do, whatever we wear, everyone is gonna judge us, no matter what. If we are doing the right thing also, people are gonna tell that we are always wrong.
No matter how much you have the women empowerment or feminism, there's always that side of the society that always looks down upon women.
You can find it in newspapers where a country is leading in terms of women's safety, and I don't think so that's a thing which you're supposed to be happy about.
No, I don't think so. It's very unsafe, I think.
No, I don't think we'll ever reach that stage. No, I don't think so. We're going anywhere. It's stagnant, it's where it is, so there's no progress. No.
I feel like if they understand that every woman deals with periods differently and that every woman deals with pain differently, they can create a safer environment by just understanding and just knowing that sometimes some women don't experience pain as much as others do.
Common misconception about periods is that it is impure. She is impure, so you're not supposed to touch her, and you're supposed to alienate her from the household. And yeah, so I think it should start from the family, and it should exist in all other places where a woman works or where she is.
My opinion, it's more like the men in my family had paid attention to the problems. They do understand that okay, it's a difficult thing to deal with. What happens is with the women in my family that they are stereotypical about okay, don't tell this about your in front of your father, don't tell this to your brother. That is the main thing. The men, like not all men, but yeah, there are people in my family who are okay with talking with it. They are there to like pamper and provide comfort, but it's the women and stereotypical people in the house who say that don't tell this to your father, to your brother or to your friend.
Well, actually I think the men in my family have idea because of the fact that my family is very girl, what do you say? No. Yeah, majority of my family is girls. So they learned to understand us, which I appreciate.
A lot of times during my school days I've dealt with that.
Yes, especially in school, college not so much.
I feel like I face more stereotypes at home than I feel at college. I feel like college is more understanding, people are more understanding in college. I feel like my friends have been the most supportive people when it comes to my menstrual cycle. When you're going through a hormonal imbalance in your body and you're going through mood swings continuously, they understand you better and they know what you're going through rather than family just blaming you for getting frustrated or irritated.
My sister and my mom.
I feel like availability of menstrual products, tampons and menstrual cups are still not available everywhere, not in all medical shops and even in rural areas, whereas the prices are decent enough to afford, so I don't have a say in it.
I think menstrual products for the middle class, the general population, it is affordable, but if I talk about the whole population, it's not. And the availability, it's available everywhere, but it's more like the hesitation to go and purchase it.
There definitely are superstitions and misconceptions and other very bad practices around periods. Like for example, the families that I know that are orthodox, they don't even allow girls to touch or enter the kitchen, touch the bed. The girls are not allowed to touch food, water on their own, and they are not allowed to sleep on their beds as well. So I feel that is definitely very wrong, because even when you say that a girl needs, say, rest during her periods, that can be given to her while giving her comfort as well. So you do not really need to snatch away the smaller luxuries like sleeping on a bed and getting your own food and water.
There are stereotypes, especially religion wise. There are a lot of superstitions, especially I've seen my Hindu friends not being allowed to enter temples for days on end or during periods. So I don't get the whole point of it. It's not like we are impure, it's just how our body functions, and technically we are supposed to be considered the most pure people, because we are gonna, it's our bodily function to give birth to another human. So I don't understand the whole concept of us being impure.
Yes, they are. Even my if I'm on my periods, I can't go to the kitchen, I can't enter the house in my granny's house. And there's also the superstition of entering a temple. You're not allowed to enter a temple. There might be a scientific reason for it, which apparently now they're saying, but I don't believe in that. So yeah.
Do you feel safe to take a walk at night?
No, I don't.
Do you think laws are strict enough against people who harass, molest, or rape?
No.
Do you think people take menstrual pains and other symptoms seriously enough?
No, they do not. To them, it's just that, oh yeah, she gets it every month, so what's new in that? But they don't understand that every month we are going through a particular set of pain or particular set of blood loss, and how the hormones affect. So yeah, I think it should be taken seriously.
Absolutely not. You're always clenching your fist either with a clip or a key. You just have to act brave that you'll get home safe.
Not at all. I don't feel safe getting out at night. It's very difficult to even take a cab or a auto and not think about the possibilities of what's going to happen until you reach home.
I was inappropriately touched for the first time when I was in 6th standard. That is when I was 11 years old by one of my relatives. So, and it continued. It never stopped.
I think inappropriately talked to, or like the catcalling, eve teasing, that has happened since when I was in grade 6, and the inappropriate touching, I think it was when I was in grade 9.
Yes, 8th standard.
Yes, and definitely at the age of 4 or 5. Yes, the first time I was 4, and unfortunately it was from the family side and not outsiders.
Yes, and I was, I think, 11 or 12 years.
That's a very funny question to answer, because if laws were strict, we wouldn't be taking these videos.
Definitely not. However, there is a problem in India where either the law is not fast enough, the decision doesn't come out fast enough, and also when it does, sometimes there are a lot of women who actually file fake rape cases, which is why the cases become slower, or there's a lot more time taken in giving justice to such people.
I don't think people are really aware about other menstrual symptoms or the pain they go through. Instead of blaming the people who are going through it, I don't think so they have enough knowledge about it. So I think more awareness should be spread about it.
Do you think people take menstrual pains and other symptoms seriously enough?
Not at all. So there are a lot of schools, colleges, workplaces, even doctors themselves, they don't really take menstrual pain and other symptoms severely, like they don't consider it severe enough. If a girl or a woman comes in pain during her menstrual period, or maybe not even during her menstrual period, a lot of times the woman is just asked to take painkillers and take rest, because it's probably related to your menstrual hygiene or menstrual cycle in general, and they are not given the right amount of treatment for it.